Okay, guys, I'm going to play more Aquarium. This might be the last video of it, so let's see.
本当に大丈夫？いつも使ってる木の椅子とは大違い。背もたれもお尻のところも柔らかい。いいなあ、貴族は。こんなに座り心地のいい椅子に座れて。
She seems to really like the chair and completely relaxes her shoulders and melts into it. She almost looks like a cat that's used up all of its energy. If you like it that much, why don't you take it back to your room?
いいの？ってダメダメ。こんなふかふかなのに慣れちゃったら普通の椅子に座れなくなっちゃう。テオの部屋に遊びに来た時に座らせてくれればそれで十分だよ。
Okay, then you might as well enjoy it to the fullest while you're here.
はあ、ふかふか、すべすべ、さらさら。
Aqua enjoys the airy comfort of the chair and her face relaxes and softens. Alright, you brought some tea, right? I'll prepare it.
あ、私がやる。テオは座ってて。
Aqua jumps out of her chair and picks up the teapot. But I don't want to keep making you do
大
everything.
丈夫大丈夫。マリンから美味しい紅茶の入れ方を習ったからテオにも味わってほしいの。
Alright, then I'll prepare the sweets. You're okay with that, right?
ありがとうテオ。
We work together and start preparing for our little tea party.
紅茶もお茶菓子も準備 OK。 手伝ってくれてありがとう。
It's okay, I had fun too. You've always done everything for me until now, after all. Between tea and serving sweets, even if it's something so simple like this, I just feel so happy as long as I'm with Aqua. I want to enjoy so many more things with her. Alright, let's sit down and drink the tea before it gets cold. Aqua nods and she sits down across from me. At the tea table with cups of hot tea and sugar-coated chocolate. Well, bon
い
appetit.
ただきます。
I reach for my cup and slowly sip the tea. That's actually really good. The depth of the aroma and flavor are both
うま
perfect.
くいってよかった。私も飲んでいい？
Of course, you're the one who prepared it after all.
貴族の紅茶を飲むのなんて初めて。いただきます。
Aqua slowly sips her tea and then exhales with wonderment in her eyes.
おいしい。口の中でお花が咲いたみたいな香りがする。
Have some sweets too. They're sugar-coated chocolates.
あー、ちょっと苦いけど甘くて紅茶によく合うね。もっともっとチョコ食べたくなっちゃう。
Aqua's gaze fixates on the plate with the chocolates. Oh, do you like chocolates?
割と。
Then I'll have the other sweets so you can have all of them if you
本
want.
当に？チョコは別腹。って違う違う。チョコも大事だけどテオとおしゃべりする方がもっと大事だよ。
Aqua says that and takes her hand away from the chocolate.
せっかくテオが子供の頃のことを思い出したんだから昔の話をしようよ。今までずっと話したかったけどテオが思い出すまでは我慢してたの。
Good idea, but not just about the past. I also want to know more about what you did while we were apart.
へえ、変わり映えのしない毎日だったよ。朝早く起きて畑の世話をして牛の世話をしてご飯を食べてって感じ。
It's okay, please tell me. I'm sure we lived completely different lives. I want to know more and more about you,
いい
Aqua.
けど、だったらテオも私に教えてね。私と再会するまでの間どんな生活をしてたかって。
Of course, there's no need to rush. Let's take our time and talk slowly. So Aqua and I start our leisurely conversation.
テオがいなくなった後も何度か潮だまりに行ってたんだ。ここにいればまたいつかテオに会えるかもって思 思って。でも全然会えなかったね。
Yet even after my fever went down, I wasn't allowed to leave the mansion. I lost my memories and Uncle waged war against us too. Everything was just a mess. I'm sorry I kept you waiting so
いい
long.
の、今はこうしてゆっくり喋れるんだし。でもまた2人であの場所に行こうね。今度は一緒に海で遊ぼうよ。水をかけ合ったり泳いだり、疲れたら昼寝したり。
I like that. It sounds like we can spend a lot of time alone
うんうん
together.
楽しみだな。ってあれ、子供の頃の話をするはずだったのに未来の話しちゃった。
It's okay, we can talk about whatever we want. We have all the time in the world. Plus, I get excited when we talk about the future. It makes me want to talk about it even
わ
more.
かる。テオとあんなことしたいな、こんなことしたいなっていろいろ考えちゃう。
What kind of things do you want to do?
やだ、言うわけないじゃん。
I see. You want to do things so embarrassing that you can't even say it out
そんな
loud.
風に言わないでよ。テオの意地悪。
Alka puffs her cheek slightly at my cheeky comment. We spend a peaceful time together talking about all sorts of things.
はあ、眠い。
After about an hour, Aqua struggles to keep her eyes open. Her head starts to waver and it looks like she's about to hit her head on the table. Aqua, are you awake? Aqua?
はあ、ごめん。一瞬だけ意識飛んじゃってたかも。
We came back from Villains and went straight to the party, so it's no surprise you're beat. Let's call it a night.
でもまだテオと話したいこといっぱいあって。はあ、はあ、ダメ、あくび止まんない。
We can continue tomorrow. So you should just get some rest now. If you sleep like that, you'll catch a cold.
でもせっかくテオと気兼ねなくおしゃべりできるようになったのに、もったいないよ。いつかこうやって身分とか過去とか気にせずおしゃべりできればいいなーってずっと思ってたんだよ。やっと夢が叶ったのにもう寝ちゃうなんて、そんなのやだよ。
Speaking in a sweet, childlike voice, Aqua just stares at me. Then as I look back at her, I can't stop my heart from
ね
racing.
えテオ、あとちょっと、もうちょっとだけおしゃべりしようよ。ねえ、いいでしょ。ねえってば。
Aqua grabs my arm and swings it back and forth, almost like a whining child. Is she always like this, or is it because she's just sleepy? What if? Is this because of the chocolate? I ate one of the chocolate Aqua was having. As the chocolate melts in my mouth, I taste a hint of alcohol. I didn't think there was alcohol in these. I didn't try one, so I had no idea. Did she perhaps get drunk from eating the chocolates? She did say that she's not good with alcohol during the party, so I guess it's possible. So I can have her like this. I have to do something to sober her up. Hold on for a moment. I'll get you some water.
ダメ、一人にしないで。
Just as I'm about to leave, Aqua grips and pulls my arm as hard as she can.
どうして意地悪するの？テオは私のこと嫌い？
Of course not. I just wanted to go get some water to help you feel better.
私酔ってないし、全然酔ってないし。
Everyone says that when they're drunk, or so I say to myself. But this might be a problem. At this rate, she's never going to let me go. That said, I don't want to drag a drunken Aqua into the hallway. I want her to be sober up a little bit in my room. I know, let's lie down and talk.
どこで？
In my bed, you won't catch a cold that way. I'll have her fall asleep, wake her up in a little bit, and then have her go back to her room. Thinking it's a brilliant idea, smile and go with
テオ
it.
からそんなこと言ってくれると思わなかった。テオって奥手かと思ってたけど、意外と大胆だね。
Aqua grins and laughs. She then rubs her cheeks on my
う
arm.
ん、わかった。今日はテオと一緒に寝
Huh?
る。だってさっきの私と一緒に寝たいってことでしょ？
No,
違
I.
うの？
Aqua looks up and gazes at me. And as I feel like I'm being drawn in by her big brown eyes, I stare at her response. It's not that I don't want
だ
to.
よね。もうテオってば恥ずかしがりなんだから。あー、でもメイド服のままじゃ寝れないな。着替えてくる。
Right, go ahead. Aqua staggers into the hallway. This is just a joke, right? She's not actually going to sleep next to me, right? Yeah, it must be. I'm sure it's just like pranks and it's just teasing me. I convince myself that Aqua is just joking around and I get ready for bed. Then more than 10 minutes later,
はあ、テオのベッドふかふか。それにあったかい。
for some reason I find Aqua lying down next to me. You know, Aqua, are you really going to sleep there?
うん。さっきから言ってるじゃん。その質問何度目だと思ってるの？
Sorry, I just wanted to make sure. Aqua speaks so confidently and it makes me speechless. Seems that the alcoholic chocolate-induced drunkenness did not fade just by changing into her pajamas.
えへへへ。これで今日はずーっとテオと一緒にいられるね。テオも嬉しいでしょ？寝るときまで私と一緒で。
Well, yeah, I guess, haha. I'm actually very happy but to be honest, I'm a little worried too. Aqua sobers up and realizes where she is. I'm sure she'll make a big fuss.
もうなんで乗り気じゃないの？さっきまではあんなに私のこと好き好きってアピールしてたのに。やっぱりテオ、私のことなんて。
Aqua tightly grips the blanket. As I hear sadness in her voice, my heart drops. Oh no, that's not true. I really do love you,
本当に？
Aqua.
ちゃんと私の顔見ながら好きって言える？
Well, I've been trying to look into Aqua's eyes for a while now, but I keep looking away in embarrassment. We're so close that I can feel her breathing, and the thought of sleeping in the same bed as her excites me.
じー。
You don't have to stare at me like that.
やだ。テオがちゃんと言うまでずっと見てる。じ
She
ー。
opens her eyes even wider and wider, like she's trying to peer into my very soul. I feel completely embarrassed, but I take a deep breath to calm myself and say the words. I love you.
誰のことが？
Who do you love? You, Aqua.
つなげて言ってみて。3、はい。
Aqua smells like a tiny little devil. It's almost like she's enjoying teasing me. But I have no choice but to do as she says, and I tell her what she wants to hear. I love you, Aqua.
えへへへ。やっと言ってくれた。もうテオってば私のこと好きすぎ。
This puts Aqua in a good mood and she lightly hits me. It was embarrassing, but I'm glad I said it.
ねえねえ、もっとお話ししようよ。面白いお話してくれない？
Okay. While thinking about what to talk about, my eyes wander. Looking at Aqua, I noticed that her pajamas are a bit loose. This seems to have happened when she lightly hit me earlier.
どうしたのテオ、固まっちゃって。
Oh, I should tell Aqua about her pajamas as soon as possible. Or I tell myself, but for some reason I can't bring myself to tell her. If Aqua moves, I might be able to see more of her bare skin. Such wicked and immoral thoughts tempt me, so I keep quiet.
テオの顔赤くない？もしかして熱があるの？
I think you're just imagining things. See, I'm perfectly fine.
怪しい。
Aqua glares at me with eyes of suspicion, and I feel terrible about thinking of such a thing making me curl up.
あ、もっと赤くなった。やっぱり見間違いじゃなかったんだ。熱測ってあげるからじっとしてて。
Think that Aqua reaches her hand towards my head. I'm fine, really. You don't have to worry.
ダメ。テオは昔熱を出して倒れてるんだから。万が一ってことがあるし。
Yeah, I guess you're right. I feel so vulnerable whenever she brings up the past. It's a fact that I caused her a lot of worry after all. Taking advantage of my confusion, Aqua touches my forehead. She then holds my head down with her soft small hands, making me unable to move.
捕まえた。どれどれ。熱は平熱かな。でもそれにしては顔が赤いんだよね。ねえ、どうして？
Well, that's unable to tell her that her bare skin excites me. I unintentionally stutter. I'm gonna do a thing. Unable to tell her bare skin excites me, I unintentionally stutter. My gaze falls on the bare skin as barely peeking out, and I get excited thinking about the alluring body hidden under Aqua's pajamas.
手をさっきからどこ見て。ああ。
Noticing my gaze, Aqua quickly fixes her pajamas. Then she smiles and looks back at me.
テオのエッチ。
I'm sorry. I've no excuse. I confess and apologize, but my heart feels heavy thinking that she might hate me now.
そんなへこまなくても大丈夫。あんまり怒ってないから。
Why not? I'd imagine it's unpleasant for someone to stare at your body with such immoral eyes.
そりゃあ他の人は絶対嫌だけど、テオは特別だから。だから嫌じゃない。
Aqua's voice gradually turns softer and softer, and she finally closes her eyes. Oh, wait, Aqua, what don't you hate? Aqua doesn't answer my question. It's almost like she's waiting for something. When the feeling's right, the girl closes her eyes and waits. There's only one thing I can think of for such a scenario. This is what you want, right, Aqua? I slowly draw my face closer to Aqua. My heart is pounding so hard that I can hear as if it's right next to my ears. Aqua, and just our skin is about to touch.
テオ。
Yes.
もう食べられないよ。
What?
クッキーもケーキももうお腹いっぱい。幸せ。
Aqua, hello, Aqua. I wave my hand in front of her eyes, but she doesn't even flinch. Are you talking in your sleep? I tilt my head and watch her. Her breathing is steady, and it seems she really did fall asleep. Good night, Aqua. I slowly relax my body. I give into the drowsiness, letting go of my consciousness. I gradually drift off to sleep. Chapter 3. Yawn. I slowly wake up along with the birds chirping merrily. The sun's already shining brightly outside, reminding me that summer is still in full swing. It's so hot. It's hotter than usual. I guess it's just that time of the year. And having just woken up, my head's a bit fuzzy, and I start to remember what happened last night. Aqua came to my room and we talked a lot. But Aqua fell asleep, so I had to sleep next to her. Is she still sleeping? Examining closer, I notice a lump under the blanket. I grab the edge of the blanket and slowly lift it. Aqua's still sleeping peacefully. Wait, this isn't the time for this. I have to wake her up. Maids wake up early in the morning, so she might have already slept past her regular wake-up time. If that's the case, Miss Marine will start looking for her. If she comes looking and finds us sleeping in the same bed, she'll definitely tease us to no end. I have to avoid that. I know she'd never let us live this down. Sure of our potentially terrible fate, I shake Aqua's shoulder lightly. Aqua, wake up, Aqua. Wake up or we'll get in trouble. Please wake up, Aqua.
あとちょっと。あとちょっとしたら起きるから。
No, 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 don't go back to sleep. Aqua, wake up! I shake her shoulder a little harder, but her body only curls up more. Then she slowly opens her eyes while rubbing them.
そんなにグラグラさせないでよ。はあ、昨日は遅かったんだから。はあ、もう少し寝させてよ。
But if you don't wake up, you're going to be late for work.
でもなんか頭痛いし、まだ起きたくない。もうちょっと寝る。おやすみ。
Saying that, Aqua tries to burrow herself under the blanket. I'm sure her head hurts because she has a mild hangover. I feel bad for a second, but I shake my head. No, no, you can't. If you don't wake up, Miss Marine's going to find us. Aqua, if you're going to sleep in, at least do it in your own room.
やだ。私この布団の方が好き。ふかふかだし、すべすべだし、それにテオの匂いもするし、テオに包まれてるみたいですっごく安心するんだ。私ここから出たくないよ。はあ。
Seeing Aqua have a sleep makes me want to spoil her even more. I wonder how good it would feel to get back under the blanket with her and stay there until the afternoon. But such a fantasy cannot be, so I continue to try and wake her up. I'm glad you like it, but you can't. Come on. You got to wake up now.
テオが意地悪だよ。じゃあ布団かぶって仕事する。
I picture Aqua cleaning while huddled in my plush blanket. I won't lie, that'd be adorable, but no matter how I think about it, you probably wouldn't get any work done. You got to wake up, okay? Wake up, wake up! I order her to wake up, I shake her harder.
ねえ、頭がクラクラするよ。テオの意地悪。テオももうちょっと寝ようよ。二度寝きっと気持ちいいよ。
No, we really can't. It's just a alluring invitation, but if I cave here, we'd both get in trouble for sleeping in. I think and tried to refuse, but Aqua looks at me with tear-choked eyes.
テオは私と一緒に寝るの嫌？
No, that's
だ
not.
ったらもうちょっと寝ようね。
Hearing Aqua's soft, sweet voice brings my mind to its
ね
knees.
えねえ、いいでしょ？もう少し横になってようよ。ねえってば、お布団気持ちいいよ。ふかふかのポカポカだよ。ほら、早く早く一緒に寝よ。
Aqua lightly taps the blanket, inviting me to lie next to her. She's acting so adorably, but I can't hear the sound of my will breaking through her sweet, enchanting voice. Okay, fine, I'll lie down, but only for a little bit, okay?
テオと二度寝だ。嬉しいな。
As if I'm being sucked in by her innocent giggles, I lie down next to Aqua.
ご主人様、起きてますか？
Ah,
起きてるんですね。アクタン来てませんか？朝から姿が見えないんですよ。
there's no way I can tell her that Aqua's here. Oh no, I haven't seen
そう
her.
ですか。どこに行っちゃったんだろう。まあいっか。とりあえず朝のお世話は私がやりますね。
The doorknob slowly turned with a click. I instinctively shout. Please wait a moment. My room is really messy, so I'll clean it up right now. I tried Miss Marina and tried to buy as much time as I can. I then lower my voice and whisper into Aqua's ears. Aqua, hurry, you have to hide.
にゃ、手をくすぐったいよ。耳に息吹きかけないで。
Now's not the time to be half asleep. If you don't get up right now, Miss Marine's going to see you.
マリンがそんなわけ。ご主人様、片付けなら手伝いますよ。本当だ、マリンの声がする。って、マ
Keep your
ご
voice
主
down.
人様、なんか変な声が聞こえたような。
Ah,
開けちゃ
wait.
いますよ。失礼します。
In that moment, Miss Marine, Aqua, and my eyes crossed at the same time. Miss Marine looks at me, then Aqua, and she nods
な
deeply.
るほど、そういうこと。あのね、マリン、これは違うくて、いいんだよアクタ。何も言わなくて。巣立ちを喜ばない親鳥なんていないんだから。お嬢様には私からうまく言っておきますから、どうぞごゆっくり。待って、5回なんだって。いやー、待ってよマリン。恥ずかしがらなくていいのよ。2人でしちゃったんでしょ。愛の出航。ガキンジェな皆様。
After clearing up the misunderstanding with Miss Marine, I changed clothes and head to the dining room. I gladly bowed to Sister, who's already there, and sit down. It's morning, but I'm already so
どう
tired.
しました？もしやまた悪い夢を見たとか。
No, I just had a little exercise after
そうい
waking
え
up.
ば朝から騒がしかったですね。何があったんですか？
Aqua and I chased Miss Marine down the hall to clear up a misunderstanding. Oh, Aqua and I. If I said something like that, she'd surely pester me to no end about what the misunderstanding was and how it happened. Oh, well, it's kind of complicated. Oh.
お待たせしました。朝食持ってきましたよ。
Just as Sister looks at me with suspicion in her eyes, Miss Marine and Miss Aqua break the moment as they enter the dining room. Two of them work together to neatly arrange the cutlery and dishes in front of us.
今日はデザートにケーキも用意していますから、楽しみにしててくださいね。珍しいですね。お祝い事でもあるのですか？そりゃあもちろん、ご主人様とアクタンの。だから誤解だって言ってるじゃん。でもアクタンがご主人様のベッドにいたことは事実でしょ。聞こえません。聞こえませんったら聞こえません。テオ、もしかして朝騒がしかったのはマリンが言ってることが原因ですか？
Yes.
テオ、付き合いたてではしゃぎたくなる気持ちもわかりますが、節度は大事ですよ。どこまでしたの？
Huh?
アクアさんと寝たんですよね。どこまでしちゃったんですか？お姉さん怒らないから正直に言いなさい。
We didn't do anything. I swear Aqua was drunk, and so I just let her sleep in my
本
room.
当に一緒に寝ただけですか？
I swear to God. Sister stares at me for a moment and lets out a sigh.
どうやら嘘は言っていないようですね。テオの顔を見ればわかります。でも何かあった時はすぐに相談してくださいね。困った時こそ助け合うのが兄弟というものです。
Sister gives me a refreshing, pleasant smile. With that preparations for the meal are complete, now it's time to say
神
prayer.
よ、今日の糧を与えてくださったことに感謝いたします。
Sister says a short prayer and begins her meal. Miss Marie and Aqua stand a short distance away watching us. Just noticing my gaze, Aqua walks to my side.
どうしましたか、ご主人様。何か不手際でもございましたか？
Look at Aqua, who has switched to work mode, and shake my head. It's nothing like that. I'm just sad that we can't eat
我
together.
慢してください。今は貴族とメイドなんですから。
I know that, but meals taste better when everyone eats together, right? Last night's party was a lot of fun because we all got to drink together. Don't you agree,
楽
Aqua?
しかったですけど、昨晩は特別だってお嬢様も言ってましたし、それに一緒にご飯食べたらご主人様とかお嬢様の食事のお世話できなくなっちゃうじゃないですか。メイドなのにお世話ができないなんて半人前ですよ。
Aqua is completely right, and I can't refute her, so I let out a bemoaning sigh. You have any good ideas, sister?
困りましたね。わかりました。週に一度くらいならアクアさんと共に食事をとることを認めましょう。その日は給仕をマリンに任せます。代わりにアクアさんが食堂の掃除を引き受けるように。二人ともそれでいいですか？
了解です。よかったね、アクタ。
ありがとうございます、お嬢様。
You also have my thanks,
テオの
sister.
悩みを解決すると言いましたからね。私は約束を守っただけです。
Saying this, sister shows an indifferent expression and sips her tea. But despite that, there's a sense of kindness in her voice. Then Miss Marine, standing behind me, taps Aqua's shoulder.
せっかくだし、今日からご主人様たちと一緒にご飯食べたら？ほら、よく言うじゃん。善は急げって。
嬉しいけどマリンはいいの？
その代わり、今日の食堂掃除はアクタンに任せるね。
わかった。じゃあ自分の分の食器とか持ってくるね。
私が決めちゃいましたけど、よかったですかね？
問題ありません。アクアさんには少しずつ貴族の振る舞いにも慣れてもらわないといけませんから。今日はその練習ということにしましょう。メイドだからと見過ごしていたことも多かったですが、将来を考えればマナーや仕草について細かく教えないといけません。
Are you saying that Aqua might have a member of the Francois? Are you saying that Aqua might become a member of the Francois family in the
え
future?
え、正式にお付き合いを始めたのですから、将来家族として迎えることもあり得るでしょう。もしかしてテオにはそのつもりはなかったのですか？
Wait, I think I'm missing something. No, it's just them talking. Okay. No, I do consider it. Thank you for taking us
礼はいり
seriously.
ませんよ。家族は助け合うものですから。お待たせしました。自分の分の食器と料理持ってきました。では私の向かいに座ってください。食事をしながらマナーについても教えましょう。テオと付き合うのでしたら避けては通れない道です。頑張ってついてきてくださいね。はい、精一杯やってみます。というのがスプーンとフォーク、それとナイフの使い方なんですけど、覚えましたか？だいたい多分きっと。
Sister finishes her first lecture blitz, leaving Aqua more confused than before. Even if you teach her table manners so suddenly, there's no way she can memorize them all right away. Perhaps we should just start off slowly and not worry about being perfect.
正しいマナーを意識するだけでおのずと振る舞いも変わってくるものです。食事を楽しみながらゆっくりとマナーを覚えていきましょう。
そうよそうよ。アクタン料理を作りながら言ってたじゃない。美味しそうだな、食べたいなって言ってよだれ垂らしそうになりながらさ。
よだれなんて垂らしてないわよ。確かに美味しそうだなって思ってたけど。
でしょ？だったら今日は思う存分堪能しなさいよ。
いつもの食事とは全然違うからちょっと緊張するね。よくよく見ると料理の一つ一つが輝いてるみたいだし、自分たちで作った料理とは思えないよ。
In front of us, there's a breakfast arrangement of bread, meat, and soup dishes. For me, this is a normal breakfast, but for Aqua, it's a completely new experience. What kind of food do you usually eat?
パンとか麦の入ったポタン酒が多いですね。品数も一つとか二つですよ。だからこんなにたくさんの料理が並んでるとどれから食べようかなって目移りしちゃいます。本当にどれでも食べていいんですか？
When I nod my head, Aqua's face lights up.
じゃあどれから食べようかな。まずはスープからにしようかな。
Doing that, Aqua excitedly starts eating the soup. Seeing what could be described as Aqua shuffling the food into her mouth, Sister raises her
アクア
eyebrows.
さん、スプーンを使うときは手前から奥に。
おいしい。何度も味見してるから味は分かってるはずなのに、すっごく新鮮に感じます。このスプーンが味の決め手？それともちゃんと座って食事しているから？理由はわからないけど、でもすっごく美味しい。
Aqua's eyes twinkle as she continues to devour the
食
soup.
事中はもう少し静かに、そして音を立てないようにって。
It's okay, sister. That cut her some slack today. I whispered to my sister and she frowns. She looks so happy right now. It'd be unfortunate to ruin this moment for
ま
her.
あそれもそうですね。
As sister forces her a wry smile, Aqua continues her meal. And after finishing her soup, she reaches for a bread roll.
このパンもふわふわでもっちもち。実家で食べてた硬くて黒いパンとは大違いだよ。バターのいい匂いもするし。ごくりいただきます。
Aqua raises her bread to her mouth. But she only nibbles a small bit of bread and pulls it away from her mouth.
やっぱりおいしい。幸せ。まあ、香ばしい小麦の匂い、最高。
Aqua continues to nibble on the bread bit by bit. Her strange way of eating intrigues me, so I ask her about it. There's more bread and you can eat as much as you want, so you don't have to eat so slowly.
私口が小さいからいっぺんに食べられなくて変でしょうか？
No, that's fine. I was just wondering if you were holding back. Please don't mind me. Aqua continues to vigorously nibble away at the bread. The way she eats looks adorably like a rabbit nibbling on a carrot. Seeing her just soothes my heart, so I can't help but stare.
ご主人様、さっきからずっと私のこと見てません？
I'm sorry, I can't help it. You're just adorable when you eat.
またそんなこと言って。普通にパン食べてるだけですよ。
大丈夫よアクタン。食事中のアクタンが可愛いの私も知ってるから。リスみたいに少しずつ食べてるのを見てると可愛いなってほっこりするのよね。さすが私がお腹を痛めて産んだ粉だけあるわ。
意味わからないし。わあ、うまー。ご主人様、もう一個食べていいですか？
Yes, yes, of course, Miss Marine, if you please.
はーいアクタン、たーんとお食べ。
Miss Marine uses tongs to place another bread roll on. Miss Marine uses tongs to place another bread roll on Aqua's plate.
はーい。美味しいものをお腹いっぱい食べられるなんて幸せだな。
There's cake for dessert too. So don't eat too much,
大
okay?
丈夫ですよ。甘いものは別腹ですから。はあ、美味しいは正義だな。
While watching Aqua mumble to herself, I continue with my meal. I'm sure it's not just my imagination, but today's breakfast tastes even more delicious than usual.
マリンにお仕事変わってもらった分、しっかりお掃除しないとね。気合を入れてきれいにするぞ。
We finish our meal and Aqua returns to being a maid. I'll help, so let's do our best
は
together.
い、よろしくお願い。ってダメ。テオに手伝わせるわけないじゃん。おとなしく見てて。
Obediently, I raised both of my hands and surrendered. Alright, but if you need to clean high places or carry something heavy, let me know,
大
okay?
丈夫ですよ。メイドの仕事を始めてもう数ヶ月ですよ。掃除ぐらいちょちょいのパーって終わらせますから見ててくださいって。
If you insist, I'll take you up on that
掃
offer.
除は上から下にが基本。まずはテーブルの上をきれいにしていくよ。
Aqua takes a clean towel and starts wiping the table. It's a rather large table, so Aqua looks extra busy having to run back and forth so many
いく
times.
ぞー。とりゃらららららりゃー。反対側もおりゃりゃりゃりゃりゃりゃ。
By any chance, do you enjoy cleaning?
お仕事って割り切るより楽しみたいなって思って。どんどん汚れが落ちてくの達成感あるしね。まだまだ掃除するよー。うりゃりゃりゃりゃりゃ。
While wiping the edge of the table, Aqua starts running again. She looks like she's enjoying herself and leaves no spot untouched. But just when I think about to fi- She looks like she's enjoying herself and leaves no spot untouched. But just when I think she's about to finish cleaning, the incident occurs.
よーし、そろそろ一周拭き終わり。うわあ、バケツ置いたの忘れてた。止まって止まって。
She tries to come to an emergency stop, but she's going so fast that she's unable to stop herself. Aqua? The thunderous clang, Aqua goes flying headfirst. The panic rushes to the scene of the accident.
ふやっちゃったよ。
Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
大丈夫。でも水を頭からかぶっちゃった。びしょびしょだよ。まだバケツの水がきれいだったからよかったけど、もっと注意しなきゃだよね。テオにいいところ見せようと思って張り切りすぎちゃった。
Oh, really? You did look a little bit too
だ
excited.
ってドジなところばっかり見られてるから、たまにはちゃんとしたところ見せたいなって。でも結局やらかしちゃったんだけど、やっぱり私ダメダメだ。
With a depressed expression, Aqua starts wiping her face and hair. All of you, you'll catch a cold if you stay like that. And I take my handkerchief out of my pocket.
ダメだよ、手をまで濡れちゃう。
Don't worry about me. I'm more worried that you'll catch a cold.
平気だって。小さい頃は川遊びしたり雨で濡れても風邪ひかなかったんだから。もともと体は丈夫だから大丈夫大丈夫。えっち寒くなってきちゃった。
See, what did I tell you? Come on, I'll dry your arms.
いいから自分で拭くって。
We continue to beg her back and forth, and we end up interlocking our hands. Aqua, can you let go of my hand?
話したらまた私のこと拭こうとするでしょ。
Well, you are soaking wet after
じゃ
all.
あ話さない。私自分で拭くから。
Aqua is a lot more stubborn than I thought, so I'm not sure what to do. But I guess I should probably do as she says. Okay, you win, I'll stop. I give up and relax my hand, but Aqua keeps her grip on me and doesn't let go. Aqua? Aqua, hello, Aqua?
何？
It was just that I let go and I let go, so it'd be nice if you let me go too, hehe.
ああ、ごめんね。テオの手、昔に比べたら大きくなったなって思って。昔は私の手と同じぐらいの大きさだったのに、今じゃテオの方が大きいもん。
Aqua reminisces of the past and slowly lets go of my hand. Your hands have gotten bigger too. You're just a lot taller than you used to be.
やっぱりテオも分かっちゃうか。実は初めて館に来た時より背が伸びてたんだ。
Thing that she holds up 3 fingers. You grew 3 centimeters?
3ミリ。
There must be an error.
今は成長期だからこれからどんどん伸びるよ。そのうち手を追い抜かしちゃうかもね。なんて。あぷしゅ。 体冷えちゃったかな。体拭くだけじゃダメかも。
Aqua shivers as if she's cold and starts rubbing her hands together. Why don't you get changed? You can take a warm bath while you're at it
で
too.
もこの辺水浸しのままじゃさすがにもうちょっと拭かないと。
Your health is more important, Aqua. Alright, now go.
うん。じゃあ着替えてくる。
Aqua leaves the dining room. I pick up a rag and start resting with the pool of water on the floor. You won't get mad if I just help her a little, right? I say that, but I continue cleaning while Aqua comes back. But when Aqua saw me,
なんで貴族が平民の手伝いをするの？テオはもっと貴族としての自覚を持って。
she was angry, but that's a story for another day. It's been a week since Aqua's water incident, and according to the calendar, summer is coming to an end. Despite that, the inside of the mansion still feels as hot as a sauna.
暑いなぁ。溶けちゃいそうだよ。メイド服あんまり風通し良くないし。
我慢我慢。制服なんだからちゃんと着なさいよね。
はーい。
Aqua and Miss Marine wipes the sweat from their foreheads as they clean the common room. So as not to bother them, I sit in the corner and read a book.
ご主人様、お部屋に戻らないんですか？
The sun shines directly into my room at this time of day, so it's really hot. It's actually cooler here.
ああ、ご主人様の部屋、日当たりバッチリですもんね。冷たい飲み物でも用意しましょうか？
That'd be great, but after you're finished cleaning, maybe you can also take a break, then to Aqua.
じゃあマリンに聞いてきます。
Aqua talks to Miss Marine and then exchanges a few words, then Aqua comes straight back.
ちょうど区切りがいいから掃除が終わったら休憩していいって言われました。
I look at Miss Marine and she gives me a thumbs up while raising the corners of her mouth. It's like she's saying, leave the rest to me. To express my thanks, I lightly bow my head to Miss Marine.
じゃあもうちょっとだけ掃除してきます。ご主人様はそこで待っててください。
Okay, don't overdo yourself, alright? After about a dozen or so minutes, Aqua finishes cleaning the common room and it's time for our break. Aqua returns from the kitchen with a tray of glasses and a pitcher. The water has sliced lemon in it and it looks nice and cold.
お待たせしました、ご主人様。レモン水を持ってきました。
Thank you, come have a seat, Aqua. Aqua bows slightly and sits down next to me. Pick up the pitcher and pour water into 2 glasses.
ご主人様、自分の分くらい自分でつぎますよ。
I know, but you're on a break right now, so you can relax a little more. If you're not relaxed, it's not really a break, right? I finish pouring the water and pass one of the glasses to Aqua.
わかった。じゃあ。あー、疲れた。それに暑い。どうにかならないの、この暑さ。
To my surprise, she switches to her normal self very quickly. It is rather hot. It's just that time of the year, so it can be helped. Or perhaps you're not good with summer?
というか、お屋敷の中が暑すぎるの。レンガの壁は熱を持ちやすいし、窓を開けないと風も通らないし。実家は木の壁だったし、隙間風も入ってたから結構涼しかったんだよね。冬はめっちゃ寒かったけど。
I see, I've been living here since I was born, so I thought this was
全
normal.
然普通じゃないよ。まだしばらく暑そうだし、このままだと本当に溶けちゃうよ。
Aqua drinks the lemon water as she complains about the heat. There is a thin sheen of sweat on her skin. I want to take her somewhere cool if possible.
どこかで暑さをしのげればいいんだけど、山とか海とか。
That's a good idea. This is the perfect opportunity to go for a swim. We can go to our old
そう
spot.
いえば約束してたよね。今度は泳ぎに行こうって。
Yeah, we have a vacation home nearby, so we won't have any trouble relaxing.
さすが貴族。いき たいけど、どうすればいいの？
You just have to get permission from sister. You'll probably let us if it's just for a night.
1泊2日って泊まり？
I figured we wouldn't be able to fully relax if it's just a day trip. You don't want to?
誰が行くの？私とテオと。
I'll also ask sister and Miss Marine, but since they're busy, I don't think they'll be able to go.
じゃあテオと2人っきりってこと？
Yeah, I guess so. Seeing Aqua's face turn bright red, I also feel a rush of embarrassment. My heart flutters at the thought of being alone with her for the first time. Seeing Aqua's face turn bright red, I also feel a rush of embarrassment. My heart flutters at the thought of being alone with her for the first time since villains. Do you not want to be alone with me?
そういうのいちいち聞くのはずるいと思う。テオの言わせたがり。
Aqua puffs her cheeks and turns her head away. Even her ears are faintly red. I just want to make sure I know how you feel, and to be honest, I'd like to go alone with you, Aqua.
ちょっと急に変なこと言わないでよ。びっくりしすぎて息飲んじゃったじゃん。ほんとよく好きとかそういうことさらっと言えるよね。さすが貴族だよ。
I don't think it has anything to do with being a
関
noble.
係大ありだよ。私はそういうこと言うの慣れてないんだから。
Aqua drinks the rest of her lemon water in one gulp and stands straight up.
私そろそろ仕事に戻るからまたね。
Did I upset you?
別にただその恥ずかしいだけ。一緒に行くの嫌なわけないじゃん。だからもし海に行けることになったら声かけて。絶対に一人で行ったら許さないから。じゃあね。
Aqua briskly turns and takes huge steps out of the common room. There's no way I'd go by myself. I always want to be with you, Aqua. I think I drink the rest of my lemon water. It tastes a little more sour than usual. A few days later.
海だー。わーい。砂浜も綺麗だし波も穏やかだし。ありがとうテオ。連れてきて
I'm
くれ
glad
て。
you're happy, but I guess we have to thank sister for letting us go. I was expecting we can only stay overnight. I wish we could stay longer and
仕
relax.
方ないよ。テオも貴族のお仕事があるし、私もメイドの仕事があるもん。最近も結構忙しかったんでしょ？
On top of the training and studying every day, I have to help sister with her work too. Normally, I'd only have to check how much wheat and iron are sold in our territory about once a month. But my sister wanted to know the latest data. She's been telling me to stay up to date on my checks. Our retainers are the ones who actually do the rounds through our territory, but sister's assistant, I check the papers whenever I have
お
spare
嬢
time.
様も毎晩遅くまで起きてたけど、何かあったの？
I don't know, she just told me not to worry about it.
そろそろ出発の時間かしら。気をつけて行ってくるのよ。
I'm sorry I feel bad that we're going off to have fun when you're so busy,
いいの
sister.
よ。息抜きは大事だから。私のことは気にしないで羽を伸ばしていらっしゃい。それに今度はいつ外に出られるかわからないし。
I don't let sister's quiet mumble go past my ears. What do you mean by that? Has uncle raised an army again or something? The war's about to end with father's unilateral victory. However, the key figure of the opposition, uncle, is nowhere to be
ね
found.
え、おじさまは見つかっていないの。生きてるのか死んでるのかすらわからない。でもテオにも手伝ってもらって領内のデータを集めたけど気になるところがあって。って遊びに行く人の前でする話じゃないですね。忘れてちょうだい。
Now I'm even more curious. Please tell me.
私の思い過ごしかもしれないから事実がはっきりしたら伝えますよ。 今はただアクアさんとの休暇を楽しんできなさい。くれぐれも羽目は外しすぎないように。
Sister's hiding something. She said she'll tell me when the time was right, but
じゃあ今は待つしかないね。お嬢様が意味なく隠し事をするとは思えないし。
I nod and speak cheerfully to brighten the mood. You're right, she did tell us to spread our wings, so let's go and have fun. We can soon relax on the beach and do anything we want.
2日しかないんだし、時間を上手に使わないとね。マリンも仕事を代わってくれたし、帰りにお土産を買っていかなきゃ。
That's a good idea. Let's get one for sister too. I'm sure they love an alcohol
2
gift.
人にはお世話になってるからちゃんとお礼しないとね。あ、それでこれからどうする？まずは荷物を運んじゃおっか。
Maka points to the carriage at the entrance to the beach. It's packed with luggage containing our clothes and other necessities. Okay, leave the heavy lifting to me. I'll carry
本
them.
当にありがとう。結構量が多くなっちゃったから持ってくの大変そうって思ってたんだ。
Well, you never let me help you back at home, so at least let me do it this
だ
time.
って屋敷の中だとご主人様とメイドって関係だから甘えにくいんだもん。でも今は彼氏彼女だから甘えてもいいんだよね。
Of course, to your heart's content. I said that Aqua gives a small nod. Perhaps it's because she's gotten used to her relationship, but she's starting to be more honest with herself and take an active approach. This change makes me happy, which relaxes my own tensed
じゃあ
shoulders.
別荘に荷物を置きに行こうよ。そしたら海で思いっきり遊ぼう。
I nod at her suggestion and pick up a bag. I carry the luggage to the villa, change clothes, and head back out to the beach first. Aqua's changing now, so I'll wait for her to join me. I wonder what kind of swimsuit she'll be wearing. I asked her before we left the mansion, but she told me it was a secret. I know that Aqua and Miss Marine picked it out for her, but I have no idea what it looks like. Knowing Aqua, I have a feeling she won't be wearing anything too revealing. She'll probably wear a shirt on top, maybe even a hat. As I fantasize about the mystery swimsuit, I feel a presence
手
behind me.
を
Oh, you finished changing. I turn around and see a goddess standing before me.
どうかな。変じゃないかな。手をもしもし聞こえてる？
Oh, yeah, it looks great on you. My throat suddenly feels dry, so I gulped out my own saliva and nod awkwardly. She had slim arms and legs that are smooth, and she has a petite yet feminine figure. Her swimsuit has frills and ribbons that complete her frame. Looks so much more beautiful in a swimsuit than I imagined, and I start to wonder if I died and went to heaven.
よかった。似合ってるって言ってもらえて。ちょっと大胆すぎたかなって心配してたんだ。マリンはこれを着てご主人様に会えば絶対に喜んでもらえるって言ってたけど、テオの趣味ってこんな感じなの？
Yes, it's cute yet elegant. I like it a lot.
なるほどなるほど。じゃあ今度服を買う機会があったら参考にするね。せっかくだからテオに喜んでもらえる服買いたいし。でも褒めてもらっても恥ずかしいものは恥ずかしいな。
Are you not used to wearing swimsuits?
実家にいた頃はシャツのまま川に飛び込んだりしてたから、水着なんて高いもの平民はなかなか買えないもん。
Then I'll buy one for you next
ダ
time.
メだって、お金は大事なんだから無駄遣いは良くないよ。
So you want to try on all sorts of swimsuits, right,
あ
Aqua?
るけど、もっと可愛い感じのとか大人っぽいのとかいろいろ着てみたいけど。じゃあもし気に入ったのがあったら相談してもいい？
Of course, Aqua's cute, so I'm sure it'll look great in any swimsuit.
もうなんでそういうこと平気で言えるかな。恥 恥ずかしくなっちゃうよ。可愛いって言ってもらえたのは嬉しかったけどさ。
Well, she says that she starts to twirl her hair.
でも褒めてくれるのは誰だっていいってわけじゃないの。テオが特別だからとびっきり嬉しいんだ。
You're special, so I'm extra
だから
happy.
この水着を着るのもテオの前でだけ。わかった？
I nod. The fact that Akka will only wear a swimsuit for me makes me a little
それ
excited.
じゃあそろそろ海に入る？砂浜に立ってるのも暑いし。うひゃー、思ったより水が冷たいね。心臓がドキドキしちゃう。でも気持ちいいね。ほてった体にはこのぐらいの水温がちょうどいいかも。
Gentle waves wash up against our feet. The ocean water sparkles in the sunlight. Look, Akka, there are fish swimming around.
あ、ほんとだ。青とか黄色とかいっぱいいる。
All fish the size of our little fingers swim around our legs. Akka leans forward and follows this fish with her eyes. You might be a little too vulnerable right now.
何のこと？
Oh, never mind, it's nothing. Akka was finally relaxed and having fun, so I shouldn't be saying anything weird to ruin the moment. In order to calm myself down, I look away from
あ、
her.
今度はカニがいたよ。ねえねえ、テオ、カニだよカニ。
Yeah, that's
今
amazing.
度はイソギンチャクもなんかうねうねしてる。
The ocean really is full of life.
もう全然見てないじゃん。ほらこっち。
Whoa. She suddenly pulls my arm and I lose balance. I feel close to Aqua now that I can even see her individual water drop. I can see individual water droplets on her skin.
ほらよく見て。イソギンチャクだよ、イソギンチャク。ほら、私の指の先。
Oh yeah, it's a sea anemone. Unable to think straight at all, I end up giving a tepid reply. Her fair skin, slightly wet hair, and warm hands all make my heart race uncontrollably. Oh, why can't I read? Her fair skin, slightly wet hair, and warm hands all make my heart race uncontrollably.
テオってばさっきから生返事ばっかり。もしかして体調悪いの？
No, that's not it.
じー。
Akka's piercing gaze makes me feel even more
体
uneasy.
調じゃないとするとありえるのは、あ、もしかして。
Seeing this, her gaze turns into a suspicious glare. I can't help it. You're just so attractive.
ああ、もうまたそうやって褒めてごまかそうとしてる。
No, I'm not trying to avoid
問
anything.
答無用。えい。
Ah! Aqua scoops up water with both her hands and splashes it in my face. I went to turn my face away, but seawater gets stuck in my mouth and the biting saltiness gives me a light shock.
センシティブなのは禁止だよ。お仕置き。えいえい。
Hold on, time out.
やだもう。恥ずかしいこと言うテオが悪いんだから。ほらほら、どんどんかけちゃうよ。えい。
Aqua is taking advantage now and all flustered and flailing around, and her water attacks only get more intense. She's genuinely enjoying this, but I can't just continue being on the receiving end. If you're gonna do that, then so am I. Yeah.
もうひどいよテオ。目に水が入った。
Aqua closes her eyes tightly and lowers her head. Concerned eyes stop and wade through the seawater to hurry up to her. I'm sorry, are you?
なんて好きあり。
Ah, you tricked me.
そうだよ。テオってば騙されやすすぎ。えいえい。
Oh, so that's how it is then. I'll take this. I drown out the embarrassment of being tricked. I return the favor by splashing twice as much water.
キャー、テオが怒った。逃げろ。
Hey, come back here. Aqua turns her back and I chase after her. I catch up and splash my water on her. And back and forth we chase and get chased, splashing water on each other. We continue to play together fully during the relaxing summer sea. After playing until we run out of steam, we get out of the water and sit under the shade of a tree. The warm summer breeze gently caresses their ocean-cold bodies.
はあ、思いっきり遊んだね。ちょっと疲れちゃった。少し休憩。やっぱりテオと遊ぶの楽しいな。素が出ちゃうよ。ねえねえテオ、私うざくない？嫌な気持ちになったりしない？
To rid Aqua of her worries, I confidently shake my head. I'm happy to see you being yourself, but I had no idea you could be so mischievous like
だ
that.
ってテオがいい反応するんだもん。それにテオの困った顔って可愛いし。
Cute? Are you serious? Aqua gives me a big nod.
本気だよ。困ったなーって眉を寄せてるとことかすごく可愛いし。
I'm not so sure about that. As I say this, my gaze naturally falls.
そうそれ、そのうつむきがちになっちゃうところ。その顔を見てるともっと意地悪したくなっちゃうなー。にしし。ねえねえ、テオって苦手なものある？教えて教えて。
No way, I'm telling you, I have a bad feeling you'll use that knowledge to pull a prank on me.
バレたか。
Judging from her disappointment, I think she really was planning on pulling a prank on me.
まあいいか。一緒にいれば弱点も見つかるだろうし。今度はどんないたずらしようかな。いろいろ考えておくね。
To just be gentle in response, Aqua shows me a devilish grin. And I'm being honest, I don't really like being pranked. But if it makes her happy, I want to try and play along as best as I can. Maybe this is what love makes you weak means.
何のこと？
Oh, it's nothing anyway. What should we do next?
泳ぐのは疲れちゃったし。そうだ、釣り道具ってある？
There should be some in the villa shed. Have you been fishing before?
農家は自給自足が基本だもん。結構上手だよ。
Well then, let's give it a try. I'll go get the gear.
私も行く。よーし、大物釣っちゃうぞ。
We moved to a rocky area that put bait on the hooks, cast our reels, and 10 or so minutes pass. However, there's no movement, and time just passes by.
全然釣れない。
We only just started, so have
わ
patience.
かってるけど。
Aka pauses and shakes her fishing rod a little. Baiting is one of the basics of fishing, and it looks like Aqua's already bored. I thought you were good at this.
そのはずだったんだけど、今日はあんまり調子が良くなくて、地元の川だったら村一番っていうぐらい釣ってたんだよ。やっぱり海と川じゃ勝手が違うのかな。
Aqua stares at the water. You can see the shadows of plenty of small fish, but none of them seem like they're going to bite.
ねえテオ、網ってある？
Yeah, what for?
私思いついたんだけど。
Are you thinking that since there are so many fish, it'd be faster to catch them with a net?
大正解。すごいね。なんでわかったの？
You come up with some pretty good ideas sometimes, so I just had a hunch. The fish are fast, so I think they'll just swim away.
だよね。はあ、待つしかないか。テオは釣り得意なの？
Sister's better than me. She's got strong determination, so she's never lets anything get away. Just recently, she was obsessed with trying to catch a shining golden fish. She kept at it for a whole month, but she only caught a redfish, so she developed a habit of saying it's red.
赤いなーって、なんでなまっちゃったの？
Apparently, fishing so much made her develop an accent for a bit.
まあ1ヶ月だもんね。釣った時は大喜びだったんじゃない？
She's so happy that she's even tossed her fishing rod. I was watching and it made me happy for her too.
すごいね。根性あるって感じ。私ももうちょっと待ってよっと。10分ぐらいで飽きちゃダメだよね。
Many more minutes
全
later.
然釣れない。
You really aren't. Not so much as a single bite time continues to pass. I feel the sun burning my back and I'm starting to sweat.
もうなんでだろう。やっぱ待ってるだけじゃダメなのかな。お魚さんたち、美味しい餌だよ。こんなに息がいいよ。ぴょんぴょんって跳ねちゃうぐらい元気なんだから、ぴょんぴょん。
Aqua vigorously bobs her rod up and down. Waves ripple on the surface of the previously calm water, and at this rate the fish are sure to all swim away. Aqua, you have to be a little more gentle.
かかった。
Aqua gives her rod a hard pull. See how the whole rod is bending and looks like she caught something pretty big.
重い。でも負けないぞ。メイドパワー。釣れた。って何これ。
It looks like a book. But the real thing was nothing but a book. It's completely drenched and in horrible condition.
こんなんじゃお腹は膨れないよ。誰だろうこんなところに捨てたの。
I don't know, but it's a very well-made book. You might even be able to read it once it dries
じ
out.
ゃあテオにあげるよ。私じゃ価値がわからないし。
I want to say I don't really want it either, but for now I accept it.
よーし、今度こそ魚釣るぞ。
Aqua casts her reel into the water once more.
何が釣れるかな。何が釣れるかな。ワクワク。うわー、かかったかかった。今度はちゃんと引いてるっぽい。大物だ。水しぶきもすごいし、竿がすっごく重い。くぬぬぬぬぬぬ。
Aqua's rod is bending so much it looks like it should snap any second. The surface of the water splashes violently and a shadow of a fish slowly emerges. You almost caught it. Don't give up, Aqua.
せーの。
Aqua pulls her rod with all her strength and a large fish is launched out of the water onto the beach. Aqua begins to tumble backwards under her own momentum, but I swiftly reach out and catch her. Ew, that was close. Are you okay?
大丈夫。ありがとう、助けてくれて。で、魚は？釣った魚はどこ？
It's right over there. I point to a fish with swimming silver scales flapping on the sand. Aqua picks it up with a twinkle in her eyes.
やったー。いひ、取ったどー。こんなに大きい魚釣ったの初めて。いひ、やったやったー。
I guess it's fish for dinner tonight. Can I ask you to prepare it?
もちろん、スーパーウルトラなんでもパーフェクトなメイドさんだし、焼いてもいいし、サラダにしても良さそうだよね。テオはどうやって食べたい？
How about a
いい
saute?
ね。香辛料は別荘にあったし、腕によりをかけて作るよ。魚は鮮度が命だし、下ごしらえだけ先に済ませちゃおうか。
I'll do that. It takes a good amount of strength and I'm good with a knife.
そう？じゃあお願いしちゃおうかな。一度別荘に戻ろうか。
I nod and put away the fishing gear and we return to the villa with the fish in hand. When I finish preparing the fish, we arrive at the cove from our childhood. My hands, I'm carrying a small shovel and bucket.
せっかくだし、新鮮なエビとか貝も食べたいよね。入り江にはいろんな生き物がいるから、きっと食べられる貝もいるはず。
The delicious boiled or grilled too. Let's catch a bunch. As we talk, we walk along the cove while carefully observing the ground. The tide appears to have just gone down, so there are a lot of exposed wet rocks
ね
and
え
sand.
テオ、見て。
Taka points to a rocky area near her feet. In one of the rocky areas, there's a natural tide pool with a fish in it. The fish seems to be stuck and isn't moving. It probably got stuck here when the tide went down, poor thing. Don't worry, I'll help you, so stay still. I bent over holding the bucket in both hands. The plan is to scoop the fish into the bucket so we carry it back to the sea.
ちょっと待って。もう少し様子見てみようよ。
I think that Aqua grabs my
も
arm.
しかしたらこの魚は狭いところが好きなのかもしれないし、
No, I'm pretty sure fish like swimming freely in the big ocean.
それこそ人間の思い込みってやつだよ。私は魚のことあんまり詳しくないけど、きっと個性とか好き嫌いはあると思うし。 もしかしたらいじめられやすい性格してて一人の方が落ち着くのかもしれないし、
Aqua turns her gentle gaze to the fish.
私も人見知りだし、なんとなく気持ちわかるんだ。部屋の隅っこにいると落ち着くんだよね。
Looking really closely at the fish, even though it's trapped in a small space, its scales doesn't appear to be damaged at all. If the Aqua is right, the fish might actually like being here. I guess everyone has their own special place.
テオはどんな場所が好きなの？
I like being next to you, Aqua. The second I say that, she gives me a disgusted glare. She's probably fed up with me for saying something so sugar-coated again. I'm just being honest. When I'm with you, Aqua, I feel relaxed and at ease. Before we reunited, I enjoyed being alone, but now I just can't relax when I'm by
変わ
myself.
ってるよね。私と一緒にいて楽しいなんて、そんなこと言うのテオだけだよ。
Really, I think that's pretty normal. Aqua shakes her head
全
vigorously.
然普通じゃないよ。初対面だとマジで緊張しちゃって、あ、とか、とかしか言えないもん。テオと話せたのは子供の時に会ってたからだし、今だって人と話すのはあんまり得意じゃないよ。あとはテオが話しやすい空気作ってくれるからおしゃべりできてるだけだし。
I'm not doing that on purpose, though. I'm sure they're just means we're kindred spirits. Do you enjoy being with me, Aqua?
ああ、その
Then while looking down, she starts to... Aqua shifts her gaze as if trying to search for the right words. Then while looking down, she starts to string her words together.
楽しいよ、すごく。こんなに話が合う人今までいなかったし、だから多分私もテオとの相性いいと思う。隣にいるのがすごく自然に感じる。テオの隣が私の場所なんだと思う。なんで私こんなこと言ってるんだろう。絶対テオのせいだよ。テオが変なことばっかり言うから影響されちゃったじゃない。
Seeing that, Aqua's cheeks turn bright red. As I watch her endearingly, something changes in the tide pool.
あれ、岩の隙間からエビが出てきた。小さくて可愛い。子供なのかな、それとも成長してもこの大きさなのかな。
As we watch, the pond starts pinching the fish with its claws. The fish doesn't move and is at the pond's mercy.
何やってるんだろう、あれ。魚も嫌そうじゃない。エビは口のあたりを動かしてるし。
Maybe the prawn is eating the microorganisms on the fish. If the fish stays here, the prawn will clean its body. Maybe that's why it stayed in the tide pool.
なるほど。じゃあ私が思った通り、魚は好きでここに残ってたんだね。狭いし窮屈そうだけど、ここがあなたの大切な場所なのね。
For the rest of the evening, I continue to watch Aqua crouch down, trying to make friends with the fish and shrimp. Sunset said it's now night. We return to the villa, have dinner, and we're ready to go to bed.
はあ、お布団ふかふか。別荘なのにいい布団使ってるね。
Apparently, Sister sent some people here to clean up beforehand.
ああ、だから台所も綺麗だったんだ。助かっちゃったね。
We lay on the same bed and continue chatting casually. I can faintly hear the waves brushing against the shore, and I feel that if I close my eyes, I'll drift off to sleep.
はあ、一日楽しかったな。海で遊んで、釣りをして、思い出の場所も散策して、ご飯もいっぱい食べて、明日には帰らなきゃいけないとか、もったいないよ。
Yeah, I want to stay longer too, but Sister said no.
私たちが心配だからだっけ。
Yeah, but she's been being overprotective. I can handle a petty thief, and they say Uncle's army was defeated too. What could What could she possibly be worried about G's?
それだけテオのこと大事に思ってるんだよ。いいことじゃん。
That may be true, but as a man, I can't have sister worry about me forever.
男の子だね、テオは。
Do I seem childish when I get worked up like this?
いいんじゃないかな。私は好きだよ。何かに一生懸命になれるのかっこいいと思うし。あ、でも一番一生懸命になってほしいのは私のことかも。なんて言ったら重い女っぽい？
No, of course not. You're my top priority. I'd do anything for you,
本
Aqua.
当に何でも？
Anything. If you said you wanted to elope right now, I would run away. I would run away to the edge of the world with you.
いやいや言わないから。そんなことしたらテオだけじゃなくていろんな人に迷惑かけちゃうよ。
It's just an example. You're kind and you care about those around you. So no, you wouldn't act for something like that. But I'm not lying when I say that I'd do anything to protect you, no matter the cost. I say something that sounds like it's straight out of a novel. But it doesn't feel strange or embarrassed. I don't feel strange or embarrassed because I really mean it. From the bottom of my heart.
私って重い女かなって思ってたけどテオもかなりだね。でもちゃんと言葉にしてくれて嬉しいな。すごく安心する。
You can tell me your honest feelings too, Aqua.
いえ、やだ、恥ずかしい。テオから先に言ってよ。
Okay, I love you, Aqua.
バカ。どうしてそんなにはっきり言うの？ドキドキしすぎて心臓が痛いよ。
Well, you told me to go first.
言ったけど、
Aqua's face turns bright red as she flails, both her arms and legs around.
はあ、どうしてテオはそうやってさらっと好きとか言えるかな。
You can say it too, Aqua.
私がそういうこと言うの苦手だって分かってるくせに。
Aqua looked at me with resentful eyes. Seeing her like this makes me want to tease her a little. If you're not good at it, then you don't have to force yourself. That's just how it is sometimes.
なんか今の言葉カッチーンってきたな。そこまで言うなら言ってやろうじゃん。手を恥ずかしがらせるんだから言っちゃうからね。今さら止めても遅いんだから。シュー
Aqua takes a series of deep breaths and stares at
言っ
me.
ちゃうからね。本当に言っちゃうから。いい？言うよ。私テオのことすはちょっと待って。少し休憩。
Aqua puts her hand on her chest and takes a few more deep breaths. I'm sure she's fighting the embarrassment in her heart. All I can do is wait until the internal battle's over. Thanking so inwardly cheer. Good luck, Aqua.
よし、今度こそ行くよ。テオのこと好き。舌噛んだ。痛いよ。
Are you okay? Is it
大
bleeding?
丈夫だと思うけど、でも痛いよ。どうして私大事な時に失敗しちゃうんだろう。ちゃんとテオに気持ち伝えようと思ったのに。
You don't have to force or rush yourself. As I say that, I gently pat Aqua's head. Her soft white hair feels nice and comforting. Your feelings came through to me. So don't beat yourself over it. Beat yourself up over it.
ありがとう、テオ。いつかちゃんと言うから、それまで待っててくれる？
Of course, I'll wait as long as you need. You have plenty of time. As if feeling relieved, she looks fondly at me.
テオの言葉って不思議。優しいこと言われると胸が温かくなる。それに 頭撫でられるとだんだん眠くなる。
It's okay, you can go to sleep. We did a lot today. You must be tired.
でも寝たら朝まで起きられない。せっかくテオと二人で遊びに来たのにもったいないよ。
You can come back, then we can stay up late next
本
time.
当にまた一緒に遊んでくれる？
Of course, I promise. I pet her head as I reassure her. As I assure her and perhaps feeling relieved, her face relaxes and
テ
softens.
オは約束守ってくれるもんね。安心する。次はどこ行こうか。
Hot Spring sounds nice. It's a bit further away, but I heard it was very relaxing.
温泉か。うん、すごく気持ちよさそう。テオと一緒にいろんなところに行きたいな。はあ、もうダメ。眠気限界。寝ちゃいそう。おやすみテオ。また明日。
Good night, Aqua. Sweet dreams. Right after I say that, Aqua's breathing slows down and drifts off to sleep. After watching her sleep, relaxation time, go on vacation with Aqua. After watching her sleeping face for a bit, I also drift off into the dream world. It's been a few days since our little beach vacation, and the scorching summer heat has finally cooled down. Aqua and I are now closer than ever, and she's always comes to my room whenever she's on break. Today as well, we enjoy a quick afternoon break after having lunch.
はあ、この前の海は楽しかった。いっぱい遊んだね。水のかけっこして、追いかけっこして、釣りをして、また行きたいな。
Me too. It's just been a few days since then, but it feels like it was just yesterday. The weather's gone cooler now. We'll have to wait until next time if we want to go
だ
again.
ね。あ、クッキーもらい。はあ、うん。サクサクでうま
Sitting in the chair, Aqua leans forward, putting her elbow on the table to grab another cookie. She seems to have completely made herself at home, and she's oozing laid back aura without a care in the world. I think we might have had a bit too much fun at the beach. My sunburn still
い。
stings.
私みたいにシャツ着てればよかったのに。着替えの時とか擦れて痛いんじゃない？
A little, but nothing I can't handle.
そうなんだ。
It's just for a moment, but I see Aqua's eyes sparkle ominously.
日焼けしたところ触らせてよ。
Though I told you, it still
いい
stings
じゃん、いいじゃ
a
ん。
little.
軽く
A lot?
触るだけだから。ね、お願い。
It still stings a bit. Oh, come on, just a little touch. Okay, please. Look up her hands together and begs. Love makes you weak indeed. Fine, but just a little, okay? Saying that I pull up my sleeves.
やったー。覚悟してね。
Just be
大
gentle.
丈夫、大丈夫。痛くしないから。ちょんちょん。
Aka pokes her arm with her index finger. It tickles, and I instinctively pulls my arm
あ、
away.
ごめんね。そんなに痛かった？
We're just tickled a bit. I guess it's a little
へ
sensitive.
え、テオってくすぐりに弱いんだ。じゃあ脇腹を触られたら変な声出ちゃう？テオがくすぐったそうにする声聞いてみたいな。
Aka grins at me with like a mischievous child. That's when I start thinking about how to get her to stop. The door opens.
お取り込み中失礼します
マリン、どうしたの急に。っていうかノックぐらいしてよ。私には何度も注意してるのに。
ごめんごめん、私もちょっと余裕なくてさ。今日だけは多めに見てよ。
Miss Marine's voice sounds stilted, and she appears to be somewhat in a rush. Something feels off, so I instinctively stand up. Just what's
こう
going
な
on?
らなきゃいいなと思ってお嬢様と準備を進めていたんですよ。街で偽情報を流したり、武器の配達を妨害したり、傭兵を雇ったり。でも結局時間稼ぎにしかならなかったってことです。本当すみません。まあでもこっちも守りを固めてるからそう簡単に手出しされるわけも。
Distant sounds of banging noises drown out Miss Marine's words. Immediately after raging shouts and explosions take the foundation, everything descends into chaos all at once.
何これ？何なの？
あっちゃ始まっちゃったか。結構敵の数が多いですね。
It's a sizable force. What do you mean the enemy? Just what's going on right now, Miss Marine? Approach her, but Miss Marine holds up her hands to stop me.
落ち着いてください。私は味方です。まあ急に始まったから混乱するのもわかりますけど、今から言うことをよく聞いてくださいね。
Miss Marine explains that Uncle is attacking the mansion. We're holding up our defense, but we're heavily outnumbered. And she informs us that Father's reinforcements will arrive a day late. Why did you keep something this important from
お
us?
嬢様と私の意志です。アクタンとご主人様の日々に水を差したくなくて。
I won't say I don't need such consideration, but I swallow my words. If they hadn't considered what was best for us, I probably wouldn't have been able to go to the beach with Aqua and make such wonderful memories together. Knowing that there's no way I can say such harsh words. I'm sorry, thank you for thinking of us. Because of you, Aqua and I were able to have a wonderful time together. But now that the battle has begun, there is no need for such concerns anymore. Please let me know if there's anything I can
ご
do.
主人様はアクタンを守ることを第一に考えてください。他のことは私にお任せを。
Suddenly the window shutters and I see a hole in a picture on it. And I see a hole in a picture on the wall. The moment I realize that it's a bullet, I grab Aqua and hold her tightly.
テオ、私怖いよ。どうしてこんなことになってるの？私はただテオと幸せに過ごせればそれでいいのに。
It'll be okay. I'll protect you, Aqua. There's nothing to worry about. This room is completely exposed from the outside. We should move. I take the sword hanging on the wall. It would take some armor too, but I don't think there's time for that. Miss Marie nods and guides us out of the room. We arrive in the common room to find Sister with a strained look on her face. Seeing us, her eyes widen and rushes over to us.
よかった。無事ね。
Sister, just what's
見て
going
の
on?
通りよ。おじさまが攻め込んできたの。お父様が助けに来てくれるはずだけど、到着は明日の朝になりそう。
It's around morning, but we still have the whole night ahead of us. Can we even hold out until then? Sister keeps her gaze down and doesn't answer. Just looking at her face, it's clear that her situation is grave.
私たち殺されちゃうんですか？外からは銃声とか悲鳴とか聞こえてくるし、今にも窓から敵が入ってくるんじゃないかって私不安で。
Sister tries to comfort Aqua, who is trembling in
そう
fear.
ならないためにいろいろと準備をしてきました。だから心配しないでください。その一つがこれです。マリン、隠し通路を開いて。
了解。ちょっと待っててくださいよ。
Miss Rain stands on the side of the shelf and puts both her hands on it.
行きますよ。どっこいしょ。
何これ？
こんなこともあろうかと隠し通路を作っておきました。行き先は近くの山中です。つい最近作ったので、おじさまにもこの通路はバレていないはず。さあテオ、アクアさん、早く逃げてください。
Wait, what about the two of you?
私たちは敵と戦います。 一度も切り合わずに館を捨てるなんて貴族の名折れです。少しでも敵に打撃を与え一矢報いなくては。
Sister's eyes are filled with determination. I can tell that she has mentally prepared herself for this. But that's exactly why I hold my arms out and stand in front of her. Leave that to the soldiers and come back with her sister.
そうですよ。それに戦わなきゃいけないなら私が残ります。雇い主を守るのもメイドの務めですから。
Marco speaks clearly, as if she's trying to convince herself as well. Sister turns to Aqua, giving her a stern
それ
look.
はテオと離れることになるのも覚悟の上ですか？
もちろんです。お嬢様を置いてメイドが逃げるなんてあってはいけないことです。
Aqua stands her ground, but I can see her hands trembling so slightly. She's probably terrified, desperately fighting her temptation to flee as quickly as possible. Suddenly, Sister reaches out and claps Aqua's
いいんです
hands.
よ、無理しなくて。死ぬのは誰だって怖いですからね。特に今は幸せいっぱいでしょうから。余計に死にたくない時期でしょうし。
でも私はメイドとして。
私はテオの幸せを誰よりも願っています。そしてあなたはテオが愛する人なら私に守らせてください。アクアさんのことをテオの幸せのために。
Sister speaks slowly and softly as if trying to convince Aqua. Aqua's shoulders start to tremble and large tears pour down her cheeks.
お嬢様、私メイド失格です。お嬢様を守らなきゃいけないのに逃げていいって言われてほっとしちゃって。私お嬢様の言う通りテオと離れたくないです。ずっと一緒にいたいです。せっかく幸せになれたのにもう終わりなんて。そんなの。
Sister gently hugs Aqua as she
テオ
cries.
と離れなくていいんですよ。むしろずっと一緒にいて弟を支えてあげてください。しっかり者に見えて意外と抜けてるところがありますから。弟のことよろしくお願いします。
はい、吹雪お嬢様。
Aqua continues to cry as she clings to Sister's clothes.
アクターはご主人様と一緒に逃げたいみたいですけど、ご主人様はどうします？もう館も包囲されてますし、ここに残ったら間違いなく死にますよ。
What about you, Miss Marie? Will you be staying behind with
え
Sister?
え、お嬢様を一人にはしておけませんし、それに腕に覚えもありますから、敵に一泡くらいは吹かせてやりますよ。
Feeling that, she holds up her musket in one hand. I'm not sure what to say at a time like this, but you look really cool, Miss
や
Marie.
っと私の魅力に気づいたんですか？ちょっとエッチでそこそこ戦えちゃうメイドですからね。でもご主人様にはアクタンがいるんですから、浮気はダメですよ。一生かけてアクタンを守ってあげてくださいね。
Miss Marie looks at me as if she's trying to tell me that I must not die here today. I promise. I'll pick
安
up
心しま
Aqua.
した。さあそろそろ逃げてください。敵に見つかっちゃいますよ。
Okay, Sister. Just as I try to speak up to Sister, a black object comes flying through the window. There's a thread on one end, and that's on fire. I realize that's a grenade, but the explosion sends me flying. The violent impact rattles my organs and makes my ears ring. The air in my lungs is sucked up, making me cough uncontrollably. Cough, cough, I think just landed on someone.
お嬢様、吹雪お嬢様。
The moment I hear Aqua's voice, I immediately jump up. Sister?
テオ、無事ですか？
There's something seriously wrong with Sister's breathing. Her lungs must have been damaged from the impact of the explosion. Don't speak. We'll treat you immediately.
そんな時間はないでしょ。早く逃げなさい。
お嬢様。
Aqua holds Sister's trembling hands. Sister, my head feels completely overwhelmed and I'm unable to say anything. In front of me was no longer the strong person who always guided me. She's gently speaking to me as my sister.
レオは泣き虫ですね。アクアさん、不出来な弟ですが、どうぞよろしく。
お嬢様お嬢様も一緒に逃げましょうよ。そんな体じゃもう戦えないじゃないですか。だったら逃げても誰も悪いこと言いませんよ。一緒に逃げてお医者さんに行きましょうよ。
Even as Aqua pleads, crying her eyes out, Sister slowly shakes her head.
私はここに残ります。足手まといになりたくありません。どうかテオとアクアさんは無事に。明日になればお父様も助けに来ますから。マリン、あとは頼みました。
Sister, sister? Sister drops as if the threads holding her up are severed, and I catch her in my arm. But no matter how much I shake her heavy, exhausted body, her eyes don't open.
気絶しているだけみたいですね。とはいえいつ死んでもおかしくないですけど、至近距離で手投げ弾を食らったんですから、さっきまで意識があった方が不思議なくらいです。きっと最後にアクタンとご主人様と話したかったんでしょうね。
Miss Marine, I.
ご主人様はなすべきことをなしてください。お嬢様が命を削って伝えてくれたことを忘れないで。
Miss Marine looks at me with a strong, penetrating gaze. So I hold back my tears and give her a firm nod. Let's get out of here, Aqua.
でもお嬢様が、それにマリンも。
お嬢様専属メイドとしてお嬢様を放っておけないでしょ。それにこのままじゃ敵に捕まっちゃうかもしれないし、それだけは避けないと。
でもだって。
I grab Aqua's shoulder and shake my head. With heavy breath, I speak softly to Aqua. We have to go,
でも
Aqua.
テオ。
I'm going to protect you. It's what I have to do. I can't do that if we stay here, so please listen to me. Desperately trying to hold back her tears, Aqua lowers her head. Aqua is about to say something, but she swallows her words. She then lightly shakes her
分
head.
かりたくないけど、お嬢様とマリンと離れるの嫌だけど、でも仕方ないって分かってるつもり。マリン、短い間だったけど本当にお世話になりました。まだまだたくさんいろんなことマリンから教わりたかった。
私も楽しかったわよ。ま、アクタンは私の娘だからしぶとく生き残れるでしょ。
もうマリンから生まれた覚えはないっていつも言ってるじゃん。
またね、アクタン。ご主人様と幸せになりなさいよ。
うん、またね、マリン。お嬢様によろしく。
The two lightly wave as they look away from each other. And just before entering the secret passage, I also give Miss Marine a deep nod. But I don't say goodbye. We enter the secret passage leading to a pitch-black tunnel. I tightly grip Aqua's hand and move forward as I follow the wall with my left hand.
マリンたち大丈夫かな。ごめん、変なこと言って。
No, it's not weird. The air is heavy and I don't know what to say. Sister is severely injured and Miss Marine can't abandon her. I know that neither of them would give up on their lives so easily without a fight, but my mind is filled with nothing but the worst possibilities.
マリン、お嬢様。
We have to live even just a little longer. They gave us this chance to escape, so we have to survive. We can't let their efforts go to
テオは
waste.
強いね。私、もう心が折れそうだよ。
I'm really not. I'm worried about them too, and I keep imagining the worst. I want to go back to the mansion right now and save Sister. I want to fight with them. Sister and Miss Marine might be surrounded by enemies right now, breathing their last breath as we speak. They must be in pain and suffering. I owe so much to Sister and Miss Marine. I ran away selfishly, leaving them both behind, but we can't go back. Aqua feels like she must She's about to stop, but I pull her hand out and we walk further into the darkness. I promise the both of them that I protect you for them. So for them, we have to escape here. But I also want to spend more time with you, Elko. I want us to live together. We continue forward step by step and we begin to feel a breeze. We are almost to the exit.
私もテオと一緒にいたい。ずっとずっと。だからもう振り向かない。お嬢様とマリンの思いも背負って生きていく。一緒に生き延びよう、テオ。
We're together no matter what. We hold each other's hands tightly and continue walking, to live on together even if for only just a little longer. Finally we reach the end of the tunnel. I go outside first to make sure it's safe, and I beckon to Aqua. There doesn't seem to be ambush. We can come out.
うん。はあ、やっと一息つけた。
Aqua takes a deep breath and fills her lungs with fresh air. We're not out of the woods yet. We have to get somewhere safe. We have to get somewhere safe. We have to get somewhere safe before anyone catches up to us.
でもここはどこだろう。どこにでもありそうな森みたいだけど。
I look around with Aqua. We're surrounded by trees and there's not a single man-made object in sight. We also can't hear anything, so we can only guess that we are very far from any settlements. First, we will get down through the mountains before the sun sets. It'll be tough to move around if it gets dark. I'm sure they left us some waymarks to help us find our way down. Let's look around. Aqua nods and she starts looking around the tunnel exit. After some time, Aqua pushing through the tall grass raises her voice.
あ、見つけた。これ矢印っぽくない？
Aqua points to where pebbles are arranged in the shape of an arrow. It points to the right.
きっと矢印の方向に進めってことだよね。行こう、テオ。
We have to be careful. We don't know where the enemy could be lurking. I'll lead the way, so stay quiet and follow behind me, Aqua. I see Aqua nod and start heading further into the mountain, following the arrows. We walk cautiously treading through the harsh, pathless mountainside. There are roots and rocks all over the ground, and if we're not careful, we could trip. There's some thick branches above us. Watch your head.
うん。よいしょ。は
Hmm. Okay, Aqua slightly bends over to avoid the branches. She hardly speaking now, so I can only imagine how hard this is on her. Wanting to cry and cheer up, I reach out my hand to her. I know it's tough, but we can't stop yet. We have to get somewhere safe as soon
どこに
as
行くつ
possible.
もりなの？
Mother will be here tomorrow. We can either meet up with him, or if that's not possible, we'll go to
そう
Villains.
だね。ヴィランスのみんなとっても優しかったもん。シスターとも仲良くなれたし、きっと力を貸してくれるよ。
As if Alka sees a glimmer of hope, her expression brightens. Either way, we have to hurry and get down the mountain. I'm sorry for being so hard on you.
今が頑張り時だって分かってるから大丈夫。行こう、テオ。私のことは気にしないで。マリンとお嬢様のためにも絶対に生き残らなきゃ。
Just as I nod, we hear some voices in the distance. Aqua and I instinctively look at each other and crouch down.
今の空耳じゃないよね。もしかして人里の近くまで降りてきたとか。
I don't see any buildings or smoke, though. Let's watch from here for a moment. Right behind a large rock, we hear voices again. The voices are much clearer this time, but it sounds like they're out for blood.
テオ、岩の隙間から向こうが見えるよ。誰か近づいてきてるみたい。
I also lean against the crack to peek through. I see men wearing crude armor. They're looking around and slowly walking in our direction. I remember seeing the crest on their crests on their waist. That's Uncle's crest. They must be some of his mercenaries. They will most likely kill us if they catch us.
早く逃げよう。このままじゃ見つかっちゃうよ。
Right now, then we get on the ground and crawl to the opposite direction of the mercenaries. We continue further and further from the waymarks, and before we know it, we're wandering aimlessly in the forest.
真っ暗になっちゃった。もうどっちから来たかわからないよ。景色もあんまり変わり映えしないし、ここさっきも通ったっけ？
I don't think so, but I'm not sure. After sunset, the forest is so dark that we can't even see our own feet. No matter how much we walk, everything looks the same. So I begin to think that we're walking in circles.
お腹すいた。って弱音吐いてる場合じゃないよね。もうちょっと頑張らないと。
Aqua tries to motivate herself, but she looks pale. We continue to walk mindlessly through the pathless mountainside while trying to avoid the enemy. I train regularly, so this isn't anything I can handle, but Aqua's at her limit. Let's take a break here. If we keep walking around like this, we'll only get more lost.
ごめんってよ。足引っ張って。
Don't worry about it. I'm a little tired too. I smile and sit down on the ground first, so it's easier for Aqua to also relax and not have to worry about being considerate.
私も座っちゃおっと。はあ、もうくたくた。足が棒みたいだよ。
Not caring about dirtying her clothes, Aqua rarely drops to the ground. Her face is dripping with sweat, and she looks completely exhausted. Rest here for a while. I'm going to take a look around.
私も一緒に行く。こんな暗いところ一人で待ってるなんて怖いよ。
But you're tired, aren't you?
いいの。テオと離れたくない。
Aqua clings to my arm and she speaks in a shivering voice. Her whole body is trembling with fear. No matter what, I have to at least protect her. Then we'll walk slowly. If it gets too tough, then tell me right away, okay? I see Aqua nod and we begin carefully surveying the area. After searching around our makeshift rest spot, we return to our original location. Along the way, we came across a small stream. We take a moment to breathe and refresh ourselves.
川で顔を洗えて少しすっきりしたよ。周りには誰もいなさそうだったし、ゆっくり休めそうだね。
Yeah, that's a relief too. I'm completely beat. Uncautiously, I let out a whimper and I sit down. The ground feels so cool and very hard. Aqua sits down next to me and gently rests her head on my shoulder.
はあ、疲れた。もう一歩も歩けないよ。
Same here. I haven't walked this much in a long
せ
time.
っかく二人っきりで山を歩いたのに、ロマンチックさのかけらもなかったもんね。今度山の中を歩くときはお昼にしよう。お弁当を持ってハイキングに行くの。木の実を集めたり、お花を見たり、湖畔でお弁当を食べたり。歩き疲れたら木陰で一休みして、またのんびり歩いて。ね、楽しそうでしょ？
I smile and nod. It's just a small wish that would have been so easily granted before. And now I can't even promise her. I don't even know what we'll get off this mount. I don't even know when we'll get off this mountain. And even if we do, can we escape? Perhaps because I'm showing my fear and uncertainty all over my face. Aqua narrows her shoulders and hugs her knees.
私たちこれからどうなるんだろう。いつ追っ手に見つかるかもわからないし、もし見つかったらひどい目に遭いそうだし、それにマリンとお嬢様のことも心配だし。
Just hearing her trembling voice trying to hold back her tears feels like a stake driving through my heart. I can't let fear overtake me, but I have to stay strong for Aqua. Thinking so, I convince myself to get my act together and desperately try to liven up my mood. It'll be okay. Father will be here soon, and he'll save us. It's his army. His army is incredibly strong. The enemy doesn't take a chance. Doesn't stand a chance.
だといいね。みんな無事だといいな。
Aka mumbles and looks up at the sky. You can't see the stars through the gaps in the clouds, and the slightly chilly breeze is in the air. It's cold, right? Come a little closer. Okay. Aka sitting behind me leans closer to my body. I also wrap my arm around her shoulders and hold her
レ
tightly.
オの体、あったかいね。気持ちが安らぐよ。
You too, I want to stay like this forever.
このまま時間が止まっちゃえばいいのにって思う。戦いもない二人だけの大切な時間を過ごしたい。
I'm sure we'll be able to. Fun days are waiting for us. All of this is over.
うん。
Once all of this is
希
over.
望をなくしちゃダメだよね。まだ私たち終わってないもん。
That's right, our relationship has just gotten started. Looking up to the sky with hope in my heart, I see the moon peeking through the clouds. Once we safely get off the mountain, what do you want to do?
まずはマリンとお嬢様に会いに行きたいよね。みんなで今まで通り楽しく過ごすの。マリンと協力してメイドの仕事をして庭もきれいにして。でもずっと館にいると二人きりになれないから頃合いを見てデートしたいな。前にテオが言ってた温泉も行きたいし、また海も行きたいし、きっとテオとだったらどこに行っても楽しいと思う。テオはどこか行きたいところある？
I want to visit your family home. And I'd like to meet your parents.
うちの両親に？ダメダメ、絶対ダメ。恥ずかしいもん。
You're lovers now, so I should at least meet your parents.
ダメだって、うちの家はボロいし、お父さんもお母さんも貴族みたいにちゃんとしてないし。それに貴族とお付き合いすることになりましたって言ったらびっくりして腰抜かしちゃうよ。
I have to meet them at least once, right? Besides, I'm kind of curious to see where you grew up.
気持ちはわかるけど、恥ずかしすぎるから合わせるタイミングは私に任せて。落ち着いたら絶対に合わせるから約束。
Okay, I'm looking forward to it.
約束。ああ、緊張するな。うちの親、絶対粗相するよ。
I'll be fine. I won't do anything to embarrass you. I'll be on my best behavior. Seeing Aqua burrow my head into her hands, it's so adorably cute that I can't help but laugh a little. Just as I breathe in, I notice a strange smell that tickles my nose. Do you smell
確
something?
かに。クンクン、クンクン。もしかして焦げ臭い？でも町からは離れてるだろうし、私たち火も使ってないし、なんで？
I have a bad feeling about this. I'll go check where it's coming from.
あ、私も行く。
We stand and hurriedly head towards the smell together. Gradually, the smoke intensifies. I start to feel the scorching heat, and my bad feeling becomes reality.
何これ？
We stand frozen, watching a blazing wall of fire destroy everything in its path. Even though we're still pretty far from the fire, I feel the scorching heat stinging my skin.
何？山火事？
I'm sure Uncle set the whole ground on fire to kill us.
なんで？さっきまで普通に探してたじゃん。
Uncle must be panicking. If he doesn't hurry, he'll have to face Father and his army. Since he can't search for us and fighting Father at the same time, I think he's trying to burn everything down and concentrate on the fight.
だからって山を一つ丸焼きにするの？そんなの正気じゃないよ。
Hearing what Uncle is capable of, Uncle bites her
木と
lips.
か草とか動物たちだっているのに、それに全部火をかけるなんて、そんなのひどすぎるよ。あんまりだよ。
As if adding insult to Aqua's grief, a tree burned to cinder bursts. A tree burned to cinder bursts. Burned to cinder bursts. Sparks of fire. Sparks of fire soar high into the sky, falling to the dry ground like snow. Sparks of fire soared high into the sky, falling to the dry ground like snow. If we stay here, we'll get surrounded by the fire. We have to hurry and get out of here. Press my tired body to move and grab Aqua's hand. We start wandering through the forest again, looking for a break in the fire.
まずいよテオ。どっち行っても火が迫ってくる。まるでぐるっと火に取り囲まれちゃったみたい。
I don't want to admit it, but I'm sure Aqua's right. Perhaps Uncle really did set the entire mountain on fire. In any case, we have to find a way out of here. If we stay here, we're going to be toast.
わかった。どっちに行けばいいの？
To be honest, I don't have any idea myself. At that moment, we hear rustling in the nearby bushes.
何がいるの？
Stay behind me. It might be the enemy. I stand in front of Aqua and draw my sword. No matter what I have to do, I will protect Aqua. I intend to keep my promise, but if there are multiple enemies, I can feel my hands sweating. I can feel my hands sweating as I grip my sword. And what comes out of the bush is... It's just a cat. Don't scare us like
ちょっ
that.
と待って。この猫見覚えがあるの。ねえ猫、こっち来てくれる？ほら、テオも剣をしまって。
I sheath my sword and the cat approaches without a trace of hesitation and rubs against Aqua's leg. Now that I think about it, I remember this fearless cat as
あ、
well.
やっぱりこの猫前に館に迷い込んできた子だよ。ほら、テオの部屋に逃げ込んじゃって棚の上に乗っかっちゃった子。
Oh yeah, I remember now. I remember Aqua resting around to save a cat that jumped up on the shelf some time ago.
きっと私たちに助けられた恩を返しに来たんだよ。
Aqua crouches down and looks into the cat's eyes.
ねえ猫、私たちどっちに行けば助かるかわからなくて困ってる。よかったら火のない場所の行き方教えてくれない？こっちだって、ついていこう。
How do you
猫
know?
がそう言ってるからだよ。勘だけど。
Almost laugh and it feels like the punch into a bad joke.
でもさ、この子だって火に追いつかれるのは嫌なんだと思うんだ。だからきっと正しい道を選んでくれるはずだよ。
That kind of makes sense, but also doesn't. But it's not like we have much choice. Let's follow it.
猫、道案内よろしくね。
The cat meows and runs off to the forest, and so as not to lose sight of it, we scurry right behind it. Haha, amazing. It's really landing us away from the fire.
だね。でも、猫早すぎ。ついてけないよ。
The cat looks back at us and meows loudly, as if urging us to hurry. We trail behind as fast as we can. But we're already at our limits, and we find ourselves completely exhausted, gasping for air. Aqua trips over a withered tree and falls headfirst under the ground. Looking closely, I see that her clothes are tattered, and she's covered in scratches and bruises all over. I waste no time and run over to help her up. Are you okay, Aqua?
もうダメ。限界だよ。テオ。私のことは置いて逃げて。テオ一人なら逃げ切れるかもしれないから。
Don't say that. Come on, stand up. I'll carry
ダ
you.
メ。足手まといになりたくない。私のせいでテオを死なせたくない。私はもうテオからたくさんの幸せをもらった。だから。
Aqua smiles with tears brimming in her eyes. The look on her face is the most heartbreaking and lonely I've ever seen. Seeing her like this makes me well up with frustration and anger. I feel completely pathetic for allowing my beloved to go through such pain. I'm a noble. Nobles are greedy. If we don't get everything we want, we're not happy. Wealth, status, honor, and everything. So don't you think for a second that I'm going to let go of this person I love. It's your fault for falling in love with me. I will. It's your fault it's your fault for falling in love with me. I will never allow you to die alone. I gather all my pride I have and throw it at Aqua. She absolutely listens to my rain and smiles
レオっ
gently.
て結構強引なところあるんだね。ちょっとドキッとしちゃった。
Say what you want. I'll do whatever it takes to keep you alive. So choose. Do you want to run or be careful? We don't have time.
走る。もうちょっとだけ頑張る。
Aqua stands up slowly and grabs my hand. In that moment, a strong wind blows, sending sparks of fire, flying all at once. The sparks then pours back down like rain onto the forest, and the withered tree next to us goes up in flames. Aqua, run! You start running again, but the fire is spreading faster than before, and my hand feels blaze against my back.
やばいってテオ。このままじゃ私たち丸焦げだよ。やだやだやだ。死にたくない。死にたくないよ。私テオとやりたいこといっぱいあるのに。やっとテオに素直な気持ち伝えられるようになったのに。死ぬなんて絶対に嫌だよ。
Aqua frantically walks as she desperately tries to keep up with the cat. Wails. Oh. However, the fire rages on unrelentingly, attacking us with burning leaves, brushes, roots, and branches, everything. The cat suddenly stops and starts crying as it looks up. I look up to see a thick branch engulfed in flame about to fall above Aqua. Aqua, above you. Get out of the way. The moment-
大
Oh,
丈夫
whoops.
みたい。でもどうして私焼かれちゃうと思ったのに。
Sorry. The cat rammed straight into the branch, pushing it away from falling right onto Aqua. Wait. The cat suddenly stops and starts crying as it looks up. I look up to see a thick branch engulfed in flame about to fall above Aqua. Aqua, above you, get out of the way. The moment Aqua cowers down as she covers her head with her arms, the flaming branch snaps. But just as I'm about to jump in to protect Aqua, pitch black shadow darts right by me. Meow, meow. The cat runs into the branch, pushing it away from falling right onto Aqua. Aqua, are you hurt? I think I'm okay, but how? The branch was right above me. The cat protected you, isn't that right, Kitty? As I say, I look around wanting to praise the cat. Where'd it go? Kitty? And I see a round object in the corner of my eyes. It's trembling slightly and there's reddish black blood oozing out of it. It takes me a few seconds to realize that it's the same energetic and fearless cat that's been leading us. Aqua notices too, and for a moment she freezes in shock. Then, without a second thought, she rushes over to the cat and holds it in her arms.
猫、しっかりして猫。
By Aqua's desperate cries, the cat just breathes heavily. I can't believe this is the same vigorous cat that was with us mere
とにかく
moments
止
ago.
血しないと。こうやって傷口を押さえつけて。
Aqua doesn't even hesitate to get her hands wet with blood as she cradles the cat, but the bleeding doesn't seem to
確か
slow.
に言ったよ。猫は恩返しに来たんじゃないかって。でもだからって命がけで助けるなんて言ってないじゃん。死んじゃったらそこで終わりなんだよ。もう一緒に遊べないんだよ。なのにどうして私たちを守るためにこんな。
Okay, I'm gonna stop here because it's taking very long, so I'll just
セー
save.
ブするよ。本当に大丈夫？
I don't know how long the rest of the game is, but yeah.
おつーくん、また会いに来てね。
I think we're I say this every time, but I think we're getting close to the end. Anyways, bye.